is 1 2. Pop, 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 like pop, pop. That is on your heart. This beat, And watch me when I really tap into reggae.
Hi guys, it's your girl Moja, and you know how I do it. Positive vibes, positive energy. Now today in studio, we have a songbird. Special does not begin to describe this artist. We have none other than Sister Efa. Pleasure.
Blessed love.
Blessed love.
Yes, I.
So, we started one time.
No problem.
Family first.
Right.
All right? How has the support of your family helped you in your career thus far?
Well, my family 100% support. I will say at the starting of everything, coming to be a Rasta woman, it was hard because parents didn't understand and
Right.
that kind of thing. But when they realize, well, your daughter trying to push herself further, within the Most High, with trying to live a upright life. I mean, none of us perfect, but we have to try,
Right.
And since I start with the music, I mean, like my dad, who was real beating me for being a Rasta, he is like 100%
Supportive.
He did my first album cover.
Ah.
Yes, so that is a great joy to see, Yeah. And they come to shows and all that too sometimes.
True.
Yeah.
What about you have children?
I have 2 boys.
2 boys.
One is 9, one is 19.
Woo!
Yes.
And how have they supported you?
They always support me. Always. Sometimes I will go to the studio and when I come back with the recording, they'll say, Mommy, I don't like how that song is. I said, why you don't like it? Because they have auto-tune on it and I don't like how auto-tune the song. I said, okay. I say, what auto-tune is to you?
Right.
That's my small son, and that's 9-year-old. He said, auto-tune does make a good singer song bad and a bad singer song good.
Yes.
I said, I hear you, brother.
And let me tell you something. You see what you do in there, encouraging them to give their opinions.
Yep.
You understand? Remember, they come like your first fans.
Exactly.
So when you hear it from them, you automatically know what it is your outside fans going to think.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So let's talk about Mellow. Your daddy.
Yeah, daddy.
All right. How did he pave the way for you, or how has he motivated you to take this path?
Well, as a child growing up, all 3 years old, my father used to be in bands. He was in a band called GS Brass from St. Joseph and another one later on called Jet Set Revival. So it's like he always into music, and my mom is the one who used to like write down the songs, the cover songs that he's going to sing. She will put it on the cassette, she will stop it, write down, and I always there with her.
Right.
And like when he goes to band practice, I always there. And there was one time I saw some pictures a time that I was like about 4 and I was on the truck with him. A carnival, must be a Tuesday or something, and I in front of the mic. I don't know if the mic was on, but it's like I was like my mouth was open, like I was singing and that kind of thing. Yeah. So we always, he always have us in the music,
Right.
whatever he's doing, we always there, so yeah.
So let's go back to the days of Jar Band and Buzz Rock.
Yeah.
Tell us what that was like for you.
Well, Jaban, now in my community, well, I'm from St. Augustine, right? And I always used to pass and hear this band playing reggae music now. And there was one person in the band which is my husband today,
Mm.
Ike Maya, he was like the bass man in the band. And every time I pass, I hear them singing. And a day I saw him outside and I asked him, I said, hey, I want to learn to play bass. Because I just want to be a part,
Right.
whatever part I get,
Not singing.
I wasn't thinking of singing, you understand? But I just
Wow.
wanted to be around the vibes because it's the reggae music and seeing Rastas. I always admired Rastas from an early age,
Right.
Although I didn't know what it was about, but for some reason my whole vibes was just gravitating to, until I
Yes.
get to know about it and it's like there's nothing else for me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so from Japan, being around and, learning a lot from them,
Yeah.
some years after they broke up for a while, and years after they came back, and that is where the name Buzz Rock came in,
Right.
right? And yes, so it was like in 2006, and I asked them, I said, yeah, I want to sing in the band, So they said, well, all right, well, give it a try. I said, well, good. So we did a album, which is Universal Blacks, right? And I got the bonus track on the album,
Mm.
right? And that song was Found Rastafari, you know. It was a good experience. I learned a lot from these guys. I learned about Rastafari from these guys. I learned to, always be humble and keep learning, keep doing things, keep, perfect your craft,
Right.
So yeah. First rock, blessed love.
Blessed love. Now let's get a word from our sponsor.
This segment of Up Close and Personal with Moja was sponsored by Color Your Garden Plant Shop, located at Edinburgh 500 in Chaguanas, just after Subway. You can get all of your plants and planting needs, from pots to seedlings, so call them today.
And we're back. And we're here with Sister Efa, getting up close and personal. Okay, so what is your goal? You understand? As far as your career is concerned, your musical career that is, what is your goal? Where is it that you want to reach? And how do you plan to get there? I wasn't going to make it easy.
um, Truthfully, my goal is to, where people is concerned, that well, my music is the things that I've learned,
Right.
right? And I've learned to be of truth, And what I will love to see is, at least if there's a crowd, at least if one person understands and gets what I'm trying to say, the message,
Yeah.
And that will help them change their life. That's my goal right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A friend of mine once told me, she said, her son, she was listening to some music from me, right? And she said her son was going through some suicidal thoughts, and she said she was in her room listening to a song of mine, and he came in and he asked, Mommy, who's that? And she told him who it is, said, well, this is Sister Efa. And she said from there she started to see a change in him. And when she told me that, I telling you, tears come out my eyes.
As it should.
Because it make me realize I need to know all of this. You understand? I write my songs, I get the inspiration from the Most High, and I put out what I have to put out. And when I hear these things, it come like riches to me, you know what I mean? It's more than gold to me. So my goal is to really keep bringing positive music for the youths especially. And if it could change everybody life, that would be so good. If it changed one person life at a time, I give thanks. You know?
As somebody said to me once, every man comes here to make one footprint in the sand, to make their footprint in the sand. And this is your footprint. You would have done what you were supposed to do.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. And sometimes too, you might see somebody doing something or going through something, and within yourself you say, boy, I had to tell that person something. You know, okay, there's a certain energy drink. Now this is up close and personal, so I talk.
Let's get up close and personal.
Yeah, a certain energy drink a sister must be drinking every day. Yeah, so every time I see her with this drink, I said to her one day, I say, you know, these energy drinks could give you heart attack, heart failure, interfere with your nerves and all these things. She said, well, people always telling me that. I said, well, you have to try and cut down. You should, if you want a boost, it have certain thing. It have bay leaf, it have
cane juice.
Cane juice, exactly, you know. And she said, well, all right, I'm not promising you. And I was like, okay, I give thanks that I do my part.
Correct.
You know, and if I doing something, I would like somebody to say, well, if I hear what's going on, do be on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's me now to consider, well, okay, this person really care about me.
Correct.
You understand? And I will just
because the thing is, it takes a lot out of somebody to come and tell you something, eh?
Yeah.
It takes a lot. Think about you. If you have to go and tell somebody something, you just be like, tell them, no, mind your business. Yes,
you understand?
And you're fighting.
Now this person, we're not friends or anything.
Well,
it's just in my workplace. It's in my workplace, and I just see her doing it all the time because I had experience where I had a shop before, and well, my dad used to, like, you know, supply the shop, and he always used to bring the same energy drink. And there was one guy right through every day he drinking this thing. Then next thing, I not seeing him, so I asked somebody for him, and they say, you know, he died from heart attack. And I was, what? And I say, you see, from that, something tell me, you see, what going on? I tell my father, I said, Dad, don't bother with that drink again, because I feel something had to do with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I see that with that sister, I said I have to tell her something. Yeah.
Why reggae?
Reggae, that is what make my heart beat. It seems like, you know, is 1, 2. Pop, 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 that is how your heart does beat, you know. And watch me, when I really tap into reggae, and not the ones that we know that much, like, you know, Bob Marley and Burning Spear, but when I tap in to people like Gladiators and Hugh Mandel, and I was like, nah, boy, you understand, this music have a message in it, you know, other than some other genres. It just might have the beat and it's just a jump and wave or whatever, not bashing anything. But for me, reggae is the heartbeat. Reggae is, you know, reggae is my foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think is missing in this fraternity? Like the reggae fraternity, between the brothers and the sisters, everybody. What's missing? What's that missing piece of the puzzle?
Well, I believe that we need more togetherness. We need to, you know, show each other more appreciation. You know what I mean? Like, if one is having a show, right, we as much try to, you know, promote that one. However, whether if you will be in the show, you would not be in the show, at least try to promote it, at least on Facebook, you share it and that kind of thing. And I think we need more togetherness. We have it, we have it, you know, but we need to do more, you know, for each other, and, you know, You know, there will have elements where it will have some kind of you feel better and all kind of thing. It have it, you know. But we
True.
don't really talk about that. But you know, we within ourselves had to know what me. Each one come here to do what they had to do. Everybody have a
Correct.
purpose, right? And if it's music, we choose. We had to support each other. It's
Correct.
one song, you know. When you check it, is one message. You understand? So we had to support each other, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Yeah, that's it.
How can your fans find you on social network, on social media and stuff?
Here, well, I have two pages. One is Efa Henry,
Mm-hmm.
EFA Henry, and the other one is Sister Efa, SISTAH EFA. Yeah, on Facebook and that kind of thing. I have an album out. The album is In a Dream, and it's out on all platforms.
Right.
Right, it's out on all platforms, and yeah, check it out.
Any number they can call for bookings or for
Yeah,
you to
well,
perform
my personal
concerts?
number is 7659113. Yeah.
So you heard it here first on Up Close and Personal with La Moja, and we would like to thank Sister Efa for taking time out of her busy schedule to grace us with her presence. We would also like to thank Color Your Garden for the beautiful set that we have today. Bye.